there. I think that's Harrison Crosby on the block position there. Not sure what the hold up here is, but it will be for a good reason. We don't just hold up people for the hell of it. Right now we've got the green flag at the back, we've got the red flag at the front. Starter clears the grid, the revs rise, and the lights go out, and away we go. And Crosby, I think, has got away quite well there. Mallander's in the mix there as well. 3 or 4 abreast as we go into Old Hall. Mate, we could be in for an absolutely cracking race here. These guys are shoving 200 horsepower through.
Square engine, and they're doing a brilliant job of it as they come over the hill down towards Judy's death. Yeah, got them here, and difficult thing out here. I suspect the friend of Malaga will be right up there next to Keith as well. And what the top 4 from the race earlier on today seems to be the top 4 at the moment. I can see Morgan Creasy, he is in 7th position. There could well be up there Ryan next on the orange and black number 16 Honda 5 label. Looks like Ryan Ball could well be up there in 8th position on the CSS Scaffolding Limited Honda. I think there might be Matt Clinton just leaving the pit lane now. I think that was his help. Sorry, I didn't quite catch the number. He literally caught me out by surprise a little bit there. Try and get that roller as it comes down Bedford and Cascade in a moment now, I suspect. Hard tap doesn't seem to be Clinton, but okay, no, don't worry. Been wrong before, can't be wrong again, so I certainly hope so. Otherwise I'll hit. Here we go, leaders are in towards HK for the first time of 9, and let's try and pick the numbers up here, because as he said, there's a lot of unfamiliar machinery and faces here. So leading the way, it's the number 89 machine of Jake Hopper. So Jake Hopper is leading the way. Brendan Mallander is there in 4th place ahead of Ted Wilkinson, and this could work in favour of Ted Wilkinson. Let's not forget that he's on the RS60, so he has obviously less power than the power bikes, but he has, would you say, equal amount of
power? Yeah, I would think so. The thing is, twins, the way they make their power is that you've got to think it's your chassis in the wet. They're renowned for being good in the wet because the power pulses, it tends to work a little bit better apparently. So we'll wait and see, but certainly Ted Wilkinson seems to know how to ride a bike very well, so we'll wait and see as they come across the line with the first. Remember, this is a 9-lap race too, so there's plenty of time to sort themselves out, and the machine tells me I've got Thompson from Hopper, from Versa, from Mallander. Next up is Crosby, and then Jones. Wilkinson is into the pits. Okay. There's the commentator's curse right there, I'm afraid, mate. I'm actually the 122 machine has come in, and it's a great shame now. He's pulling in, and he's just pointing at the dashboard. It just looks like he's not parking the machine yet, though. I wonder if he's going to hopefully. I'm being shown some fingers there, and he's going back out, is he? Good. Alright, he's going to make some adjustments to the machine.
He go out, so he hopefully will have a clear track in front of him. And also coming in is the number 66 machine as well, Harvey. And that is below me, so I can't quite see what's going on. But yeah, certainly. Pardon me, certainly Mr. Robinson is not dismounting the machine here, so just a quick one for you. I'd like to go left-hand lane who is in number 149, Stephen Jones, the man from the side, so not a million miles away from here. Okay, so Stephen Jones, but he's the man who, getting back on the track, mate, here he comes. Watch out, right, yeah, here we go, let's see what he can do here, okay, so obviously the good thing is, this being a 9-lap race, he's got some time to be able to put a lap time in. It's going to be interesting to see what sort of lap time he gets. Certainly this is very testing stuff. Right, looks like Thompson there leading as he timing being the first, sector, even ahead of Hopper, Versa, Mallander. They're all clear through. There goes Crosby. Wilson's got his outlap there near. Brian Bull up next, and Morgan Creasy, and then Elon waiting for them to come along. Actually, they haven't. Timing being the first sector. Jones a little bit behind Williams there, so I think that'll be a
bit of a change, a few little chocolate changes there. But yeah, Jones is, 149 Jones has come into the pit and has Simon Harvey, unfortunately. Thompson then over the line, Stephen Harvey. Yeah, give me. Grant Thompson leads the way, so clearly has managed to work with us. 202 for him. Bear in mind that Thompson did start down in the 7th place. Almost next from the line again, going to take club at Jake Hopper. I'm not quite sure if that's accurate, but don't worry about that later. Big gaggle of bikes now making their way into Old Hills here, and that is going to be right. It's right at that's where our battle is, mate. Those four are really going at it, hammering.
They're the four who are going to be arguing over the minor places. Now, Paul and Jones are involved in the battle for Clubbers, and I think in club terms that is leading Clubbers riders. So I don't think Hopper, just going by the sheer pace of the man, between 202.8, I don't know if he officially counts as one of our style of club, quite frankly. Often, you know, Morgan is out there and he's quite elegant great. Morgan thinks that would be a three-way problem race with Creasy in the middle of the bull goes to John Mackay into the race lead down here. Hopper's done it. Yeah, Hopper is through. So the number 89 of Jake Hopper, he now leads ahead of the 2-4-4 of Brad Thompson. So Hopper from Thompson plays their front master, and then it's that there's Brendan Malibu, the former Powerbikes champion with another club. Harrison Crosby up next again on the Honda Powerbikes, so that seems to be the right choice.
Creasy is next up. They're just squeezing the brakes at the inside of Ryan Hall. So Morgan Creasy on bike 530 is up next. Ryan Hall trying to retaliate, but can't go the long way around into Knickerbrook. Tommy Jones is there ready to pick up any pieces. As there is at 64 Mario Giampaglia ahead of I see number there, but certainly a Yamaha R1 behind Giampaglia. But Clinton Woods not having his best ride, I think it's safe to say here, Keith. Clinton will go on.
I was going to say Hopper's been passed by Thompson, I think, coming down towards Denton's, down towards Cascades there, mate. You can see it in front of you live there. I think that's the way it's worked out.
Certainly looks that way.
Yeah, it's Ted Wilkes are back into the pit together. They're having a discussion about the bike. I think it's more of a test than anything else. Also coming into the pit that time round, Wilkes bag as well. I think Wilkes got into retirement too. So, unfortunately, here comes that next battle. This is a clubber battle plus Creasy, and this time Creasy is at the front. It's kind of where it should be really, all vehicles except for 50. But that means Jones, Paul Williams running one and third. They're covered by that second and a half. Big battle. The club there as well. Paglia a little bit further behind them. There could be. And yeah, retro definitely leads the retro class. That's the good news. So that is the only one in the retro class, right? So talk about money for all price. And yeah, after the brand patch, late still there, just late in the voice. But hey, it's a good thing up 25 points there. Over at the top of Play Hill now. Brad Mercer is next on the line on the 5 lane, but 7. And Brendan Mallender. Yeah, I'm sure I am. Morgan Creasy looks to the inside on Tommy Jones, but Tommy just about toughed it out and holds on to that position. Ryan Ball's trying to capitalise on that as well. He moves up ahead of Morgan Creasy, so Tommy Jones, Ryan Ball and Morgan Creasy having a good fight for that particular position. That'll be the 6th place overall with it, Keith. Yeah, that's the one you're looking for, mate. Hopper and Thompson come past me, and again this time Hopper is stronger at Old Hall, so he continues to do the business there. Now Mallender and Crosby didn't get the gap previous lap, but it's down now to 1 second. And the lap time on the last lap there, it was a 2:06.6 for Mallender and 2:03.1. So basically 3.5 seconds quicker for Harrison Crosby there. So yeah, all such defense, Mojo, hasn't he? Here comes that next battle, and Creasy has been relegated here in that particular one because he's now behind the two clubbers, and Jones. They've come across the line with Creasy tagging on with Williams behind now. Paglia on that. But yeah, that Crosby battle's the battle. Oh, going to give me a battle for much longer, basically. We'll see a change in pace there. Hopper is looking quite sorted out in front now as well ahead of Thompson. certainly puts you on trying to keep up on Jay Copper. Bruno is Brad Mercer, bottom with 37, and Harrison Crosby is up low on Brendan Mullender. So Harrison Crosby looking to full pace ahead of Brendan Mullender. So number 6, Paul Mullender. The rear wheel of the 16 and then Ryan Bolton. Morgan Gracie on that Suzuki 750. Just watching this all unfold in front of him. They make the way over Clay Hill now. Leaders already through Cascade there, Keith, and the gap seems to have opened up.
Yeah, no, I was just about to say that moment. Did you finish what you were saying? The gap between Hopper and Thompson now to a second. Versus now 16 seconds behind, and then it's another 8 seconds back to Crosby, who's found his way past on Mallender and opened up the gap to about 1.6 seconds. Just waiting for that battle between Gould, Jones, Creasy and Williams to come my way as well. Before we call the final whistle on this one, we're 5 laps into this 9-lap race. And we've just got enough time to keep it right now, and they get the supercars down the road. Here we go. Over the line. This one is Bob Jones, there's no change there, Creasy still in third, and Williams behind him. And they're not separated by very much, only 1.2 seconds covering the 3 riders there. Williams dropping off the back there to 1.6 seconds. Same people car. Heroes, great for getting that place under 2 minutes. Hopper and Thompson at the 58 place. Already down there, they'll take over it if they did it. It's horrible weather, it really is. Give you an idea of the difference, of course, how by that record is a 36. So that shows you how slow these divisions are. Running about 2 seconds slower than your ideal lap. They are really struggling down there at the moment. And they put on the line. Time. So it's losing out to one that only one. So by winning Mercer's going to get a bit closer this one. Fair play, Mercer is doing 2:02, so he doesn't quite crack the magic barrier. Now Thompson got the empty track in front of him, and he is from line with a 2:01, so doesn't quite go sub 2 just yet. And I still got 7 seconds before he makes up another place. So not sure if that's going to happen as Brendan Mallender comes across the line now 7.89 seconds behind. And again, we wait for the main battle on the track. Jones to bring the first battle. Quite practical to post 7 advantage. Yeah, no change there. Bull, Jones, Creasy. Very trying conditions though, aren't they, mate? It's not the easiest. Oh, the Brendan Mullender on 1 and Harrison Crosby seems to be one of the weaker riders in this leading 5, or leading 4, sorry, I should say. Right, well, very sorry, mate. Gary's just joined me up here in the race. We were hoping to get all the races underway today, but he has just confirmed there's going to be a change in the order. So the Yamaha Pass Masters and the Powerbikes take place tomorrow now. Okay, we're going to bring the cars out next, okay? So we're 7 laps into this race, and what we're still just made the way through the line, 13 now, 7 seconds. We're just point track match 2 minutes. 2 minutes point 043 is the is lap time that time round. That's a PB as far as the lap goes. Again, this hopper 55.990. I really struggle to believe this one.
And that one has just passed me down again, but Clinton won in the lap down, but I'm sure Clinton won't try to completely defeat them.
Yeah, absolutely. You won't be complaining about getting lapped here. Well, you're right, well, we go down my car for the line ball this time round. So let's see if he can hang on to that. Yeah, it's pretty close stuff there. Only practice in it, so I wonder if Jones will probably going to argue that. They've got a 1.7 seconds gap. Yeah, on the back. They're all 250 plus. And again, I think 2, 3, maybe 4 people ahead of them after 40 points. So actually, the Powerbike points should be doing extremely well there. Last lap playground, so 25 points for the championship challenge. There, the fight together quite very well at the moment, but he's only 5 points out of Luke Black and Luke on here, of course. Ryan Paul is a little bit further down. Ryan's only picking up a third and a fourth there at Brand Hatch. He's probably 2 wins out of second place. So I think Tommy is the man on the move, but obviously wants to get as many points as possibly can here. Everybody's overboard apart from here, Paglia, Betts and Wood. I think we're going to be seeing the chips playing out very shortly. Look at these lap times, and perhaps the second time will just be split out there for one. Six flags from very quickly there he is, overriding. Right down, put it very comfortably now with Roy Coulson. He was only a couple of yeah, he lost a lot of time that last lap, but he can't see problems up with, but he has been on the D6. The team, I think will ran up. Usually does, and this time he goes to sub 1 minute again. He's under 57.5. Yeah, so he definitely has pace to be at the sharp end. Not quite sure why something just came together at the end there for him. Waiting for the Paul Jones battle, just as far as the London race goes and the London Spirit goes, really. The lane battle and Mallard that comes across the line to claim the 5th place overall in class, physically speaking, right? I fail to believe offers some club there. I think it'll be looked at in the office. Here comes the battle and down through the dip, and who's it going to be at the very end there? Oh, I think it's going to be Mr. Jones. I'm sure that's Tommy. Hang on, yeah, Tommy's going across the line. Where's Ryan Paul gone? Doesn't make the flag there at the end. Here we go. He's dropped down there to Tracy. Alan Morgan goes ahead of Morgan Tracy. Confuse things. Because it does actually read Morgan Tracy see on the screen. Then it's Williams. So Lawler's dropped down on the last lap there, mate. I'm not quite sure if he came into the pits. No, he's not showing us coming into the pits. Just showing he's not coming across the line. So I think, unfortunately, we've managed to go and lose another one at the last minute there, which is a great shame, isn't it?
It's a shame. He was right there with Tommy Jones as well. You can probably see it on the second time that it came across almost together. But,
anyway, that's all academic. Yeah, it's annoying to go that far into a race. Okay, so I can see some blue haze in the Formula 8.